So what day do you think it is? By looking at the speedometer. What day do you think it is? Tuesday at 4 o'clock? Friday at 11 a.m. You're all wrong. Sunday at 12:15. Go figure. Gotta keep a lookout. Hot, humid day like today. There was a large snake right here. Scurried off the second I snuck up on them by accident. Ain't no telling where they went. It was most likely a black racer. A long black one, probably about 4.5 feet long. Out here chilling, and I screwed up their heaven. Trying to find a way down here, man. I don't know what happened out here, man. I have no clue what happened out here. Look at the raindrops. Look at the water. Look at the dampness out here, man. I'm not going to be out here too long. I'm just going to try to recover some ancient stuff if I can get down safely. It's been a while since I've been out here. It hasn't rained that much. I mean, it's rained, but it hasn't what am I trying to say? We haven't had like major flood events in certain areas. And this is one of them that I know of. I mean, this is from last night. They had some thunderstorms roll through. Blew some things down, you know. I try to keep good track of it. That's what drove me out here today. Thinking that the waters got high. Looks like they might not have. This is one of them spots that you're gonna just have to wait until winter time to try to see what's up in here. I mean, there could be a large orange one sitting up in here, and I'm not talking about something ancient. Look at me still going. Things I get myself into, man. Well, you already know the truth. If it's out here, we're going to see it. Let's hope we see a lot of them. Well, at least they let us see something. Or find something. Might recover it, I don't know yet. Hold on, I'm looking. I don't want to get a face full of hornets. They're abundant about this time of year now. Look at all that, everything just blends in. The times when it's the hardest to see the black chert, you know. You just got to make out the shape of the Daltons. Early archaic. But there's a little piece of pottery sitting right over here. I see the curve on it. It's right on the edge. Would have noticed it the last time I came out. Does it have a little design on it? No, I don't feel one. Piece number one. Yeah, you can tell the waters haven't moved hardcore in a while. The green sitting around the way it is, like that. Man, you live and you learn, right? Making me think I should have gone to the Urban Creek where all the water really rushed when it rained hardcore. What's that thing? Watch me find a banner stone today. Thinking I'm not going to find anything today and they're going to hit us up today. That's a leaf. Sitting there for 2 months. Being formed into a shape of an artifact. Man, that's beautiful. Look at that. That looks like the world. Continents. That's wild right there, man. Someone just said something. The insects are agreeing with us. We're trying to teach you. Look at the clouds. You have to learn how to pray the way we do. There goes clouds forming over continents, states, counties. You just have to say it and thank them for it. That's cool. That's extremely cool. I mean, they got, that looks like a Google Earth image. That's wild right there, man. It looks like we're in the Bahamas. It's got that cool green that's like darker on the edges. That's crazy though, man. Look, we can make the clouds. Look at this, watch. I can make clouds. There's the cloud maker right there. That's wild. Now watch the storm like you would never believe. Now that I saw that. Talking about how nature works and stuff. They're trying to point us into the way. To the way. I'm thinking, I'm looking. It's hot. You're gonna say, go back, ask for more rain. This is that spot like 3 years ago. I came up here back in like November. In this one single spot right here, same spot. I think it was about like October, November of like 3 years ago. Now I was complaining how it hasn't rained so much like it should have, like I was hoping it would be, so we can collect some major history and all. And in this same exact spot right up in here, these entities said something very powerful that has stuck with me for the longest time. They said, you forgot to pray. You forgot to pray. That's all they said. That's all they had to say about that. I was like, oh man, come on. How are you supposed to pray? You know? Dang, look at that. Another gorgeous day up in here. I've been trying to figure out that joker for the longest time. I mean, is it really that simple? All we got to do is just pray for the rain? But how do we pray to make it rain when we absolutely need it? How are we supposed to pray? Get on your hands and knees? The old-fashioned way? Do you have to bend down? Do you have to come out to nature? Do you have to stand in the waters with bare feet? Get on the hands too. I think I tried just about everything. Try to figure it out. I still don't know if they can work just like in a matter of seconds or a matter of days or whatever. What's the turnaround time? You know? If they talk about prayer out here, that definitely means it's a powerful thing that we can use. But we have to use it the right way. I guess we should definitely take that seriously. And not as some kind of joke, you know. NCC's out here talking about prayer. That is wild. Quite incredible. I mean, it makes me feel guilty half the time. It's almost like you should always just, and you know I'm not a religious person. I'm a different kind of religious. I'm looking. Yeah, but it makes me feel guilty now half the time. It's like, now that I know, or I've always known for the longest time, that even they talk about prayer in places like this. Out here, these entities. Energy within the landscape, spirits, souls, even animals. Information travels fast. Hold on. But it started making me feel a little bit guilty. It's almost like if they know, and they know how important it is, how powerful it is to make cool things happen, great things happen when we're in need, then it just started making me feel guilty that I should always just try to pray for things that are good. Not pray for things that are, selfish. Not pray for 10 artifacts because I'm out here today. Not pray for things for myself. Pray for things for others. So I kind of stopped asking for stuff. I just go out and look. Anytime I so-called pray about something, it's always going to be something very important. What kind of video is this? I see you. You can keep singing, don't worry about me. Cardinal up there. Probably got the family up there too. They like the little overgrown zones that look like shelters out here. They love these zones. You know where everything's like combed over and it's open below? They love these spots. And hornets love spots like this. Hornet's nest. It's beautiful out here today. That's a cool looking ball. New moon. I was looking upside down. Shut your mouth. New moon. Oops. Watch what you say. That's a cool looking ball right here. That's like Da Vinci style. I usually let the little ones out here keep the balls and stuff. Is it okay if I recover this one? It's going to fill up a pocket. I know what you always try to preach to me out here. How much everything's always just a game. Thought I saw something. Might be my first one in a while. Well, a while to me when it comes to this, it's like a month. Hold on, where's that thing at? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Well, it's not what I thought, man. It was a hard rock in that perspective. Maybe they're still working on it. And they're not done. Let's let them nap that away a little bit more. We'll come back another 50 years from now and find it. Well, who's ready to go to the other side? Try to see if we can find some masterpieces. Thing wasn't here before. We would have recognized it. That's a nice little chunk of chert right here. Beautiful piece. Wonder if the intact pieces are going to be on the other side. Good sign. Exactly what we need to see. guy's throwing something at us. The birds out here, man. Well, here's the log that came out of nowhere. But it came from something. We're about to find out. Sorry, little frog. Dang, bro. Oops. Watch y'all step. We're about to find out if other people have been out. But this right here, man. Well, somebody turned something over. Somebody switched something around. Heck no, we don't know what goes on out here. Dang it. Thank you, Lord. Didn't realize I was going to be so incredibly happy for a piece of tiny pottery with no design on it. Yeah, I think I might have screwed up on this one. Maybe I hit it right today. Maybe today is the day. This wasn't like this before. Boy, now I have to climb up on this little hill right here, man. Making me work out the body. I know they're saying, but you can't go to the gym on Sundays. They close too early. And the weekends, boy, they washed it out right here, man. What the heck happened out here? Please tell me that got some major stuff out here, man. Right on top, man. Bro. Ain't never been like this out here before. What the heck happened out here? You're making us go through all this, man. Dang. Yin and yang up in this thing. There's new logs all over the place, man. Please tell me, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, please tell me that you just... What kind of hobby is this? What am I asking for? Wild. Yeah, I'm going to sit down and take a break. 95 right now. Humid. Haven't drank on the water yet. Haven't sat down yet. I was planning to try to get out of here by 3:30. It's already 3:10 right now. You're going to say any luck in the last couple of monumental gravel bars you just passed but never recorded? That's it so far. Means this stuff's got to be caught up some other place. I'm talking about like the spear tips and the other things. Nothing but a fancy piece of metal. That's a cool looking thing. Be adding that to something else later. Don't know what side to use. That side or this side. But then I did find this cool little tiny sort of pottery with a scratch design on it. Number 3 for today. Got to keep it going if we're going to try to find something major. Boy, did they ever get buck wild. 5 gravel bars and nothing but a bunch of heaven. I did meet a little turtle out there though. You know, they look scared and all. I said, see you later. Yeah, man. But they do have a tendency to get a little bit better out here. You know, the gravel bars. So far, a lot of the better ones, the flat ones like this, they've had Nothing but leaves on top of them that have been falling for the past couple days. Crazy though, man. I'm not going to say I'm missing a lot. I'm just going to say that they either pulled it downstream. They're probably going to, the spirit of the land is probably going to make us go hunting on the other side. Which I really didn't plan on doing, man. I mean, this is such a gamble. This is like gambling. It is. It's like everything that you can imagine when it comes to gambling. All the games in Las Vegas. You know, a game of chance is exactly what this reminds me of. Horse racing, whatever it is, could be anything. Where things have a tendency to land is extremely arbitrary. It's like trying to hit the right numbers in the lottery. You got to choose the right ones, but the right ones is where you find the points. I mean, just when the waters just flow through here really hard, carrying all the ancient history, you have absolutely no idea where it's going to place them. Do I get myself into? Don't fall. I'm hanging on the edge. I'm always on the edge of everything. Oh boy. Well, I'm headed back to the bottoms, the other side. Well, I didn't recover anything hardly on the main side of the day. So I'm headed back to the beginning. Those are mine. Let's see if we're going to make the 6 stars of pottery for today. Never noticed it here before. It's like a piece of concrete, but I think I know better than that out here. Yeah, the water's got buck wild. Would have noticed it last time. Going to add this to the side pocket. Cool. There's number 6. All right, moment of truth. Might have to spend the next 3-4 hours out here. Got to know if they got a buzz out here or not. First off, are we going to find everything on this side? I can't tell yet. I mean, if they got buck wild a month ago, we missed it. Plain and simple, we missed it. Another opportunity that I never knew about. But all we can do is just look and try to see it. Look, is that some kind of amateur preform here? Heck yeah, it is. That's the bottom of one, maybe a top. Look at that point. Dang, bro. Another gargantuan piece that they busted. Now, if I find one thing sitting on top, not counting that preform that is just now a rock, but if I see anything sitting on top, for all to see, but no one saw it, that means we're in the clear. But there is something I'm always looking for too, that I don't like. Let's hope that is not stepation, if that makes any sense. Always got to put a different kind of vocabulary out there, step Asian. Ain't no telling if there's any footprints in here, because there is no sand. If it doesn't lift right up, it means it's nothing, unless it's part of a bowl or something. Oh well. Moment of truth. We're about to find out what's been going on out here. Besides the floodation that I never even noticed. Man, they could have stepped anywhere. They could have stepped 3 weeks ago. And all the evidence has been covered up of their existence. It's about 5:30 right now. I know you're asking, have you recovered anything else? Kind of, but not really. I guess it's just that kind of day. I think I'll end it here. Drive home, my tired butt. I'm so sore I can barely even move after yesterday's adventure. Not to mention the 4th of July, going out all day. Getting that sun out on the kayak. Yeah. Different kind of day, all right. This is all I've recovered. All these beautiful shards of pottery. Ancient. Some have designs, some don't. This thing, I don't know what it is. Doesn't really match up with the geology out here. It's kind of like a hard granite. Looks like it's been knapped like crazy. Thought it could have been some kind of chopping tool. Look at that. That could be something. I'll just take it back to study. Real nice looking piece. Doesn't match anything out here. Cool. But I think I know the reason why I'm not finding many things today besides this. Well, in many respects, the pot's always full, you know. Must have been something I said earlier today, before I even left this studio. The Da Vinci pad. Quite the recovery indeed. Well, one of the hard drives that got corrupted like 2.5 years ago. I said a little prayer, gave it one last shot, and it started working last night. It's real slow though. I'm able to copy all the pictures that I can out of it so far. Working on the first folder at about 900 pictures. It's taken about 7 hours though. And I said to myself before I left, thank you Almighty for this day. Thank you for these perfect recoveries. I don't think I can match it today. That thing is still running right now, recovering every last picture that it can from that folder, with many more to go. Don't you love this spiritual world? Beautiful day. Beautiful recoveries indeed, especially when it comes to life. See you later.